Hello and welcome. I'm Kaya from Lanafilia Yarn Store and Lanafilia Designs. In this tutorial I will show you how to work the daisy stitch pattern which is used in the Capricorn Mystery KAL. I have made a swatch for this and you can see I've got a part of stockinette and here is a row of garter stitch, which is the beginning of the daisy pattern, which is knitted in the right and on the wrong side. The daisy stitch pattern is worked over 5 stitches and we begin with our edging, which is written in the pattern, so you don't have to know this right now and you will not knit this the same way as I do now. But that's not so important, you have to know how to knit the daisy pattern. So over 5 stitches you knit the first stitch with a triple yarn over. So you do not wrap your yarn once around your needle, but twice and a triple time. And knit. 1, 2, 3, knit. 1, 2, 3, oops. So for 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knit 1 stitch and the next 5 stitches with a triple yarn over. 3, 4, 5. Knit 1 stitch and again 1, 2, 3, 5. So this is how to knit the daisy pattern on the right side. Turn your work. Knit as described in the pattern until you come to the first triple yarn over stitch. Yarn in front of your work. You go into the stitch purlwise, slip the stitch from the left to the right needle and drop all the yarn overs. And again, into the stitch purlwise, slip the yarn to the right needle and drop all the yarn overs. 3, 4, 5 times. Now bring the working yarn from front to back between your needles and slip all the 5 stitches back to the left hand needle. 5. Take your yarn, bring it from back to front and slip the stitches back to the right hand needle. And again, your thread between the needles to the back of the work, slip stitches to the left hand needle, bring yarn in front and slip the stitches back to the right hand needle. So you wrap your working yarn twice around those 5 stitches. Knit 1 stitch and the next time. Yarn in front of your work, slipping the stitches purlwise and dropping all the yarn overs. 4, 5. Yarn to the back, slip stitches to the left hand needle, yarn to the front, slip stitches back to the right hand needle, bring yarn to back, slip stitches to the left, and last one, knit 1 and a third time, 3, 4, 5, yarn to the back, slip stitches to the left hand needle, bring the yarn in front, slip stitches to the right, yarn to the back of the work, stitches to the left hand, yarn in front of your work and stitches to the right hand needle. So this is how to knit the daisy pattern, which is not really beautiful yet, as you can see. Next 2 rows will be knitted, and you knit every stitch of the 5 stitches which you've wrapped with your working yarn in the row before. 5, 4, 5. Knit. This is a little bit fiddly, but it's not so difficult. Can be worked with few experience, and the result is really beautiful. I will knit this row and the next one, and then I'll show you how this turns out. Oops. Knit the last row, and then I'll show you. So this stitch is really not difficult, it's easy and fun knitting, and I love the result. So here we go. This is the daisy stitch pattern. You can see it is not really even. It is a bit whimsical, but when we finish the wrap, we will soak and block it, and this will come out like this. I hope you now know how to knit the daisy pattern. If you have any further questions, come and stop by in my Ravelry group. There is a thread for questions and also a thread for your work in progress, because I would love to see your color combinations and your Capricorn wraps. Thanks for watching and happy knitting!